So generally, I don't like reviewing mics, even though I used to for a little while. And even when it comes to recording my YouTube videos, I use a lavalier mic just out of personal preference instead of ordinary microphones. Considering all this though, when it comes to streamers, YouTubers and podcasters, they still use traditional microphones. And so in today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at the MAONO PD200X microphone. It has USB XLR dual mode. It has adjustable RGB lighting and as well as software link adjustment. So starting off first with the look, this microphone is designed to be used on a microphone stand or a boomstick. That's assuming if you want more maneuverability and flexibility when it comes to using it. Now at the base of the microphone with no stand is the adapter for connecting it to your stand. And the good thing is it's designed to be anti-shock and anti-pop for better audio quality. Now there's a USB-C port for connectability, but the most important one for me is the XLR, and that can come in handy for especially if you have a soundboard. But not only that, it's just a little more important. The XLR is one that can be used for a whole other variety of reasons if you want to be able to connect to different mediums and connection devices. Just above that is the digital knob, and it's a 2-in-1 knob that will control both the microphone gain volume and as well as the headphone volume. Of course, there is programmable RGB lighting, and that's just to make it more appealing. But for me, in my personal opinion, although it does make it look better and look nice, the visuals are all just one thing, but the most important thing at the end of the day when it comes to microphone is the audio quality and how good it is at the end of the day. So in total, there's 3 connection ports, including 3.5mm headphone jack to be able to plug in your headphone just so you can monitor the sound quality. And the shock mount is mounted at the base of the microphone, and the body of the microphone itself is made out of metal. And it doesn't feel too stiff, but it feels sturdy and firm enough. And when it comes to muting the microphone, there is the mute button, but the indication for whether it's muted or not will be displayed on the digital knob via the RGB lighting. Now, as for the microphone, it is a cardioid polar pattern. So essentially, it's the most standout and the most straightforward part of the microphone. Now, this microphone, it's a dynamic capsule. As I said before, the metal body does a really good job of keeping everything just nice and sturdy. And the best part of the microphone is the built-in wind foam. That is just to improve recording quality and to cancel out all the unwanted background noise. RGB lights are programmable as well, but when it comes to a microphone, the audio quality is what matters at the end of the day. And what makes this most versatile for streamers and recorders is the fact that it's compatible with PC, Mac, smartphones, and even console. It comes with the USB-C cord, but it also does have a USB-A adapter to go with it. So virtually any device that it can connect to will be able to use the microphone to record and to stream with. And I, for one, personally, I use Final Cut, and even with Final Cut, it's still compatible with it as well. And given that it has a cardioid polar pickup pattern, the best quality sound quality is when you speak directly into the microphone, and that's when the best quality and the best audio will be recorded in the microphone. Okay, anyway, so this is exactly how the audio sounds speaking directly to the microphone. Whether you like it or not, you be the judge and let me know what you think. The fastest plane in history is the SR-71 Blackbird. Man, I am so hungry. Hey Jamie, it's actually a really good day outside today. Virtually nothing will be audible behind the microphone, but some audio quality will still be good if you wanted to record at the sides of the microphone. And you can also use the Link app to be able to do real-time audio monitoring. And you can even play with the lights on the app and even take around with some of the audio effects. So considering the fact that this was made for streamers, podcasters, and just recorders and kind, it's made so that virtually nobody is exempt from being able to use this microphone. And this is more like a solo microphone, not a microphone that's designed to be able to capture sound in an entire room. And given that you had to speak directly to the microphone, so if you were to host a podcast, for example, I'd imagine the other person would also need to have one of their own microphones, because if you're speaking directly to the microphone, then they'd have also speak directly to their microphone, just so both parties have good enough sound quality that is being streamed or recorded into whatever media device you're using, but using it as a universal for recording the entire audio in the room, it isn't the best when it comes to cardioid pickup patterns for microphones. But other than that, I generally think it's something that could be useful if you're just trying to start. I don't stream, nor do I record any podcasts or use any podcast-like mics. So I may have my own biases. In my personal opinion, I think it's about a 7, maybe 8 out of 10. It's a really versatile microphone, and it's really good if you want to become a podcaster or even a live streamer. But then again, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. I'm Jadija. I'm out.